Cheese. It is found all over Mario, having a completely different effect in almost every game, from being eaten to being a race course. The possibilities are practically endless. The extremities that Nintendo could take cheese to are vast, and this is the history of cheese. In the year 2000, the first ever Mario game with cheese came out, and that game wasn't even a Mario game. It was Wario Land 3. In a level with flies carrying some moldy cheese that you have to hit in order to drop the cheese in the water for a fish called Piece to eat in order to progress. And this is some of the most unappetizing looking cheese in the series, as it's covered with moldy green spots, and this sprite looks like it's melting. And only 1 year later, in 2001, the game Mario Party 3 was released, and within there was a mini-game called Eats a Pizza, where the player would have to eat as much pizza as possible. And this looks like some good cheese, and the characters seem to think so too, as they're just eating an entire pizza of it. And in the same year as Mario Party 3, the game Mario Kart Super Circuit came out, and within the game there was a new original track called Cheeseland that resembles the moon, but it's just all cheese, which is kinda gross to me, because that's a lot of cheese. And in the same year as the last two games, Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube came out, and sure enough, cheese was an item that you could suck up, and its only use was to summon a golden mouse. And the cheese itself looks like cardboard, with no depth to the holes. It doesn't look good, but you can't really judge as it was made 24 years ago. So, after this game, we finally get out of 2001 and into 2009, with the game Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. And this cheese looks pretty similar to the Luigi's Mansion cheese, except with more definition, making it more appealing. But then, 3 years later in the year 2012, the most unappealing cheese ever was created in the game Mario and Sonic at the London Olympics. And this is the cheese in that game. The Sonic character, who for some reason is named Cheese, is found as a non-playable NPC, and yeah, I don't want to eat whatever this is, and I think you probably know why. So, after 13 years, Cheeseland finally got remade in Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, which came out in 2014, and it got completely revamped, looking a lot less like a moon, but rather more like a Cheeseland. And I would not want to eat this cheese, because it would have to be really dry and stale to be able to support a race course, much less 12 race cars. This next apparition of cheese is the last cheese in the entire Mario series, being the cheese from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a game that came out in 2018. And the cheese in this game heals your injuries, so this cheese must be really good in order to do this. And it seems like the sprite shows it off too, as it's still a holder of the title, the most delicious looking cheese in Mario. And that was the history of cheese. Thanks for watching.